What's up guys, my name is Alin, I'm a Wix.com developer, and in today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to pass Google's rich results via your Wix.com website. Some of y'all have probably realized that your website is not eligible for Google's rich results, left code on the left, but today I'm going to teach you how to write a structured data markup on the left to get a valid pass for your Google's rich results. So without further delay, let's go into Wix.com, simply select your dashboard, and simply click on Edit Site at the top right hand corner or Edit Site at the bottom left hand corner. Regardless, you want to be introduced to your Wix.com editor. This is where you basically built out your website for the very first time. What we want to do is we want to simply click on Pages, we want to select your homepage, and we want to go to Wix Basic SEO. From here, we want to go ahead into Advanced SEO, and we want to hover over something called Structured Data Markups. By default, Wix.com is going to give you something called a site name. If we simply click on the three little dots and click Test Code, or Test on Google, and click Test Code here, you'll notice that this automatically fails Google's Rich Results test. So you'll notice that it says your website name, the type, which is the website, and the URL. So no valid items detected. So what we need to do is we need to use OpenChatGPT for those who don't know how to code, create the structured data markup, and paste it right here into the advanced SEO section. So let's go ahead and do that together. This is pretty much going to guarantee that your website passes Google's rich results, which if I type in, for example, sun tunnel installation, you could possibly get picked up by the Google AI overview if we do a good job. Now, what's really great is that I have so many case studies in regards to Google AI overview. You can see that I've won numerous projects on the first page of overviews. So today's video is going to really help you rank your website in general. The idea is that we need to write a structured data markup. A structured data markup basically tells Google who you are, what you do, what you provide, what you're known for, what your keywords are, and we're going to basically use this markup to help build topical authority about what you're selling, what you're providing, and where the heck you provide this service or business that you're providing. So let's go ahead and do this together. First of all, I recommend you go to google.ca, and I recommend you simply go to the top right hand corner and select Google Business Profile. What we want to do is we want to make sure that your Google Business Profile information matches in the structured data markup. So let's do the following. Our company in today's video is called Renovate Toronto. So let's ask OpenChatGPT by going to chatgpt.com a simple question. Let's build out a structured data markup for our business. We simply want to ask it this simple question so we can prep AI to start building this for us. What we now want to do is go back to our Google business listing and simply copy all the information here from your hours of operation, your physical business address, your phone number, and your website. It's okay, it will still work and you'll still get a valid pass if you do not have a local business and you provide businesses without providing an address. So what we want to do is simply scroll down to the very bottom and ask it another question. Please build out a structured data markup with the following information, and simply give it the information about your business. And the idea is that we're going to go ahead and simply have it pre-built for us a temporary kind of low quality markup. We're going to improve the markup more by adding keywords, by adding knows about, FAQs, and a bunch of different signals that we're going to give Google to better help us rank and to pass that markup. So this is basically what a markup is. You can see it right here. It's a JSON application. So we're simply just going to copy this code at the top right hand corner of OpenChat. So we're going to copy this. We're going to go back into here. Again, remember we tested the one that was provided by Wix, which was right here. Just for argument's sake, we're going to go ahead and click on Add New, and we're going to call this New Markup. We're simply going to paste our code here and press Apply, and then again, the same thing. Click on the three little dots, Test on Google. Now, what's really great is that we're going to be able to improve on this markup more and more. So we start with a basic introduction to markups, making sure we can at least get a pass, which we did here. And then we're going to improve the markup by adding more signals and giving Google way more signals, such as what we know about, maybe our service areas. Think about giving Google all the information you possibly want about your business. So let's go ahead and do that together. So what we're going to do is add at knows about, add at area service. So service area. And let's go ahead and start basically providing this information to Google. So knows about is the topical authority you want to be know what you would like Google to know that you have. So basically, I have a topical authority on Wix SEO. You may have a topical authority on plumbing, heating, HVAC, whatever it might be. Basically, the idea is that area serviced also is where you provide your service area, and knows about, for example, for this specific project would be home renovation, residential remodeling, kitchen remodeling, etc. So this business specifically was a home renovation company. You can see it right here. And we improved the markup by adding knows about, which helps with topical authority, entity authority. And the idea here is that we want to try to tell Google as much information about our business and why we're the right choice when a user is asking a specific question. So this is really, really great. Knows about and service area is really great because it helps us build topical authority in those areas. So we're going to copy this again. We're going to go back to our little markup one more time, click on edit, paste the new markup into here, and then we're just simply going to go ahead and click on the three dots, test on Google, and now we're going to continue testing on markup. The idea is that you can get a 1 pass, a 2 pass, 3 pass, 4 pass. I've seen even up to 22 valid items eligible. But again, to pass your Google's markup eligibility in regards to rich results, we need to provide a valid rich results markup, which is in JSON, and that's exactly what we've done in this video. So some of the big heavy hitters that you want to add in your markup are the following: at knows about, at FAQs, at breadcrumbs, and then finally, we could also do at organization. So the idea is that these are all technical notes that we're going to go ahead and give Google. But as you can see, there are a bunch of different signals that we can actually provide to Google. Breadcrumbs helps Google better understand which pages to recommend, which pages to go to, and how they can go to pages. At FAQs allows you to have 5 or 4 commonly asked questions in your markup. At services, which is really great, allows you to tell Google what your services are. At keywords also is great because it allows you to have meta keywords, which puts you in specific categories. At reviews allows you to have a review snippet underneath your website, which is really great. So if you're looking at, for example, if I type in movers here, this right here is a valid review snippet, which is also really nice. But I believe the main issue that majority of individuals have is they never actually pass their valid markups, and creating a custom markup here will definitely guarantee you a pass, which will help again ultimately build topical authority, topical relevance to the keyword, entity authority, and in the end we're trying to do our best to give Google all the information about who you are, what you do, what you provide, where you provide the service, and also help you become the right choice through content, through internal linking, and through the markup so that you can rank higher, but also rank on AI responses, rank on Google AI overview. And if at any point you would like to personally work with me on your project, definitely consider reaching out. I am available for hire under the Wix.com marketplace under Alin Baho. I'd definitely love to help you create a better markup and pass your Google's rich results. Thanks a lot, guys. Hope this quick introduction has been helpful to you guys.